Hey y'all, it's me Flash. Back at it again with yet another story time that you already know because I'm the baddest. What? The baddest trans bitch on YouTube, and that is on here, you guys. So I know I'm looking a little crazy, y'all. I just got to taking out my quick weave. I'm about to get ready to wash my hair, and this cap is like stuck right now. So I'm gonna try to like cut this out sometime later on down the line, like when I get to this point, because like this is like my sensitive area, and I'm not trying to pull my hair out. But I'm coming to y'all with yet another story time, y'all. And this story time is going to have our favorite person, who is Kevin. You guys remember I introduced him earlier on in my YouTube like era, DL Storytime era, back in season 1. And he was the guy that I made the story time about when I was in his house and the person was upstairs. They was finna get ready to catch us, right? And I had ran and all that other stuff, right? I was like, you know, driving around, and I pulled into this bank, and I thought they was following me, the person that was upstairs, right? I don't know if y'all remember that, but if you don't remember that, I'm gonna leave a link to it down below, and watch that first, and then you can watch this, because y'all not gonna know who Kevin is. I was sitting in the house, I was chilling, bored, minding my beeswax, watching What with Who. Exactly. Me and Kevin, we hadn't spoke to each other in quite some time, because like I told y'all before, you know, he's DL trade, you know, undercover, whatever you want to call him, girl. And I really wasn't caring to, and plus he has a kid too, so I really wasn't caring to like keep in contact with him like that, because I mean, like, we had great times together, but I wasn't really like dying to like be around him all up his ass 24/7 365, because again, he has a kid, and I don't play them type of games, sweetie. I ended up getting a little text message on Plenty of Fish, y'all, and I was just like, oh, who is this, girl? It's my baby father, honey. It's my buddy, girl. It's my man. So Kevin hit me up like, hey, I ain't seen you in a while. I'm like, friend, I haven't seen you in a while either. Like, how are you? How's your kid doing? He was like, oh, he's doing fine. His birthday just passed. He's X years old now. I'm like, oh, okay, cute, cool, funny. Hey, yay, get it. How was the birthday party? All that stuff, right? So he asked me like, hey, you know, are you doing anything tonight? I was like, no, I'm just chilling in the house. You know, I bought me this little bottle of Casamigos, and I'm just drinking. I'm taking me some cute little shots or whatever, girl, because like way back when, y'all, before like this year, honey, a bitch was an alcoholic, sweetie. You know, I want to take some shots with you too. I was like, okay, cute, cool. Now, like I mentioned to y'all before, y'all already know, I already described looks, y'all. I say he's very, very, oh, ooh, whoa. Whoa, whoa. I already told y'all how Kevin looks. So, if you don't know what he looks like, y'all gonna have to go back and watch my story time about when we almost got caught. But he's a very, very, very handsome brown-skinned man. Very, very, very handsome, honey. So, I was just like, you know what? I just got done taking me a cute little shower. I had my little red Star Wars. It wasn't Star Wars, but it's like my little red NASA shirt on. And it's like a little night shirt. So, you can't like see nothing under there unless like, you know, you under my shirt. But that's neither here nor there. So, you know, I'm like, you know what? I ain't seen you in a minute. You know, I missed the lady that tastes, girl. And I was like, you know what? I want to come see you. So friends like, well, come see me then, because, you know, I'm trying to see what that, like, I'm like, okay, friend, period. So I done got myself real cute and whatnot, girl. I done put my little thong on. Honey, I'm just feeling, like, really snazzy, real cute, real pizzazzy. Y'all, I gotta scratch my foot. My foot is itching so bad. Hold on. I'm feeling real cute, feeling real snazzy, feeling real pizzazzy, all that stuff. And he was like, so how long do you think it's going to take you to get out here? I'm like, well, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check and see. So he ended up moving from the place he was in last time. Excuse me. Let me, first of all, I'm moving a little bit too fast. Calm down, girl. Calm down. This cute little like red Star Wars shirt. I had this black quick weave in my head, and I had just tied my hair down with this scarf, girl. And I had on this red NASA shirt. I think I just said that. I don't know if I said that or not, but I had on this little red NASA shirt. So, you know, I was like, well, send me your address. Around this time, y'all, he had moved out from where he was over there off of Germantown, and he moved somewhere else. He don't live there anymore, does he? Does he? I don't know since I don't know if he still lives in this one area or not. I'm not gonna like say it, but he moved somewhere in Mississippi. So I was like, okay, cool. Oh shoot, girl, the eyes are burning. If you're from Memphis, you know You don't fuck around in no South Haven. You don't fuck around in no Olive Branch. When you're around people who are like the ones that like just be doing all the hunting and mudding and all that stuff, girl, they don't really care to see you. They'll be like, oh, okay, whatever. But when you get to like the little sedity places like Olive Branch, South Haven, Hernando ain't really sedity, girl. But you know, when you get to places like that, that's when you kind of really got to watch yourself, because people are always, especially like the police officers, they're always looking for somebody to mess with. Ooh, girl. Oh, that feels so good. That sound, do y'all hear that? I don't know what that is, but I hear it. I don't know, like, the fuck? Anyway, South Haven comes in handy because, girl, like I told y'all in my arrest story time, that's where I got arrested. And I had went to jail for that little, like, minute or whatever. I told him, you know, okay, well, let me see how far you are from me. And then it was like, you know, South Haven from Memphis, the east side, it's about like 20 minutes, depending on like which way you're going, 20 or 25, depending on how far out in the east you are. So I told him I'd be there in like 20 minutes. He was like, okay, cool. And around this time, y'all know I had the truck, because this is back in 2022. That's how I know I had the truck, because it was back in 2022. So, you know, I done hop my little cute little silly behind up in that front seat with my open bottle of alcohol, by the way. Got behind the driver's wheel. I'm already a little tipsy, a little drunk, girl. And I'm on my way to South Haven, Mississippi, boo. Mind you. I'm going to say this again, y'all. I had no driver's license. I didn't have any insurance for the truck because, again, it was just given to me. Like, I didn't know anything about that. It was my very first car. So, you know, I'm over there. I'm having my little time, girl. I'm bopping around, listening to my music, girl. I'm listening to Brain by Banks, girl. Then Fuck 'Em Only We Know came on, girl. And I'm just vibing out, honey. Unthinkable by Alicia Keys come on the radio, girl. I done got in my feelings a little bit. I done started crying. Like, girl, I was just going through it in that front seat, honey, because life was bad for, like, during that time. Life was so bad, because remember, y'all, my dad had passed away, and it was just so much going on during that year, girl. It just was not a fun year. So, hold on. Ooh, honey. I'm in my feelings, girl. I'm on my way to go see my man, crying and whatnot, because it's like, I ain't seen you in so long. Oh my gosh, like, I missed you so much. So, girl, you know, I done kid my little cute little exit, and I'm getting ready to make my little turn to go and take that exit over there to where South Haven is. So I'm going, girl. And I get to his little apartment. So when I, girl, you know, I done pulled up like a material girl with Chanel 9 boots. These niggas steady jocking because they know I'm the truth. Buddy, he's like getting ready to walk up, y'all. This is the same. Is this the same day when I? No, this ain't the same day. Okay, no, it's not the same day. Because I was going to say, is this the same day when I took this picture? No, it's not. So he's walking on up to the car. When I see his little handsome behind walking up to my driver's side. And I get up and I give him the biggest hug, y'all. Like the biggest hug. So he gets on in on the passenger side. We done pass us a little blunt around. Then of course, you know, we done smoked our little XYZ 1, 2, 3. And then on top of that, he done took us some shots, girl. So, you know, he feeling real nasty, feeling real freaky or whatever, girl. So friends like, do you want to get in the back seat? I'm like, you already know what time it is, boo. You already know what time it is, boo. So he done hopped his little self in the back seat, girl. And you already know what went down in the back seat, honey. I don't have to be descriptive because y'all already know how I get down with Kevin. Y'all already know how I get down with Kevin, girl. So I don't have to keep on saying it. He just had him a grand old time, girl. You know, he's very, like, verbal, very vocal. You know, he's just so fine, girl. So kablooey, girl, everything done went well. Everything's fine. And y'all, I don't know what was wrong with me at this time, but I used to always go places with my phone only being on what? 15 per fucking cent. Every time I went to a link up, my phone was always on 15%. I don't know why I used to always do that. I don't know what in the world was wrong with me. I just don't know why I used to always do that. But I used to always go places with my phone on 15%. Like, girl, what is 50% going to do to you if you trying to run from somebody and somebody trying to kill you, girl? Not a doggone thing. He done got out the car when we done gave each other a hug, and he done went on in the house. So I had my little iPhone at the time, y'all. And, you know, my iPhone used to always, like, do these little stupid malfunctions and junk. That's why I don't have an iPhone now. It was just always malfunction. It used to make me so angry. So I'm sitting there again. I'm already drunk, you guys. Like, I am drunk like a skunk, honey. And I'm like, why is my phone screen like acting like this? Like, why is my stuff not loading up? Like, I know I got this stuff, you know, work to where, like, you know, my data's on. I done paid my phone bill. Why is my stuff not loading up? Mind y'all, my screen was all beat up and cracked up, girl. And it was all beat up and cracked up because I just kept dropping my phone, girl. I always drop my phone. I don't know why I'm always dropping my phones, but girl, I'm always dropping my phones. My Android screens always look good. That iPhone screen, oh, honey, she looked like she went through World War III, honey. Like, she was on the battlefield, like, getting blown up by bombs, and grenades was thrown inside of her charger port and whatnot. Like, she just looked like she had been up through there. She was from the trenches, honey. Sitting there, my screen's all cracked up. I'm trying to type in my password. Y'all, my password keeps on saying zip zip not working, zip zip not working, zip zip not working. Now it's like, oh, your phone screen is going to be locked for 30 seconds because you attempted too many times to unlock your phone. Try again for 30 seconds. I'm like, okay, girl, because I know I'm typing in this password right. I don't know why it's doing that. So, you know, ow, oh my God. Sorry, God. That hurts so bad just then. 30 seconds done went by, you know. I'm like, okay, let me try this again. I done typed in the password. Zoop, zoop. No. I'm like, okay, so let me try my fingerprint then. I try my fingerprint. Zoop, zoop. No. I'm like, oh no, see, because you're playing games with me. So I done restarted my phone, girl. The phone done finally came back on. Like, okay, type in your password. I put my thumbprint on there, girl. No. You know that thing said absolutely fucking not. Girl, that thing locked me out for a whole 3 minutes, right? I'm like, you know what? Let me just wait. Y'all thought I was going to say 30. I waited my little 3 minutes. Try asking again. Like, okay, girl. I done typed in my little password. And mind you, this password is so familiar to me because it was my old lunch number when I was in school. I just graduated 2 whole years ago. How did I not remember my screen? Like, you playing games with me and I'm not liking this. So I'm sitting there, y'all. I'm typing in my password, girls. No. Oh, honey, when I saw that thing tell me some try again in an hour, I took these 5 fingers, this fat fist, and these strong knuckles, and I bopped the hell out of my phone screen. When I punched my phone screen, y'all, I should have never did that. So I punched my phone screen. Spider crack. It was already cracked up, girl, but now it's a spider crack. So not only can I no longer type on my phone no more, all of a sudden, the button on the home screen, like the button at the bottom of the iPhone, the home button pops out. I'm like, so you mean to tell me that little punch, and it wasn't even that hard, girl, that little punch knocked your whole home button out and it cracked the screen? That is crazy. I'm more pissed off now. Me and Kevin, we got done around, like, give or take, like 12 o'clock. Around this time, y'all, it is 12:45. I grabbed my phone, and I grabbed it with both my hands, and I bent it, and I, like, broke it. People say tequila makes you angry. People say tequila makes you, like, want to fight. People say tequila is a very powerful spirit. And in that moment, tequila was taking over because I wasn't having none of it, y'all. So when I bent my phone, y'all, and it like crunched up the screen some more, my whole screen went rainbow and black. Like, y'all know when you have a cracked up screen and it has little black splotches up in it, right? So it done went black. And I got the little rainbow little cracks in it, girl. So now I'm sitting there, I'm pissed. I done grabbed my phone and threw it to the back of the truck, right? So it didn't hit the little windshield at the back and fell into the trunk. So I'm just frustrated, y'all. I'm so pissed, y'all. I'm so pissed. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, damn, bitch, now how am I going to get home? Because, I mean, granted, I've been out here before. I know my way back. Girl, I don't need no motherfucking GPS, bitch. I'm going to do it old school way. I don't need you. Technology's for assholes. I'm not one. I got one, but I'm not one. I don't need you, sir. So, girl, you know, I done jumped in my little driver's seat and whatnot, honey. I done backed out of them little apartments he was in, and I done went on about my way. So I get to the intersection where you're supposed to make your left to go off to the Memphis part. Like, it's like the area that says Memphis, and you have the other area that's like Nashville or something like that. It's over there at that light. It's like a weird like 4 or 5 way stop where the cars having accidents all the time, girl. So I'm right there, and I'm like, okay, I know where to go. So I done made my cute little left, honey. I'm going up on the ramp that says Memphis. I'm driving right. I'm doing my little big one, girl. I got a little music playing. I'm still mad, though. I get the windows rolled down because, again, like, I learned when I'm drunk and I'm driving. I shouldn't say this, but when I'm drunk and driving, I learned that I had to have some sort of air blowing on me so I can, A, stay awake, B, won't pass out, and C, it'll sober me up. That's just a trick that I learned. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I do that. Fletch. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I came in and clarified this really quick. Babes, I'm saying that because, girl, whatever I was trying to say, girl, it don't matter. Honey, the point is, I don't drink and drive no more. I ain't got no car to drink and drive in, sweetie. And even when I do get me another car, girl, I'm still not drinking and driving. I was just saying that because that's something that I had learned that I needed to do while I was drunk and I was driving. Like, say I'm leaving a club. I'm supposed to roll the windows down and let that cold air blow up on me so I stay awake. But during the time when I had that little issue, the DUI, my first jail experience, I didn't do that. So, yeah, I just wanted to clear that up or whatever. I don't know. Just in case, you know, everybody be wanting to say stupid stuff, girl. Like, it's irritating. So, oh, I need some scissors, girl. Hold on. Like, I know my way back, girl. I don't need so stupid device, girl. So, I get to my little exit, right? I'm driving on the expressway. I'm still a little mad, but I'm trying to, like, be conscious enough to know where I'm going. So, I'm like, okay, girl, I'm driving, right? Out of nowhere, you guys. I don't know how this happened, but out of nowhere, I'm like, where's the exit at? Because I know I'm supposed to drive a certain amount of miles before I get to the road exit. So I'm like, okay, did I pass it up? Because, I mean, I don't see it. I'm still driving. Y'all, I am seeing signs talking about some St. Louis, Nashville, Arkansas. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I missed the exit. Mind you, on the expressway, girl, you cannot turn around. And to my luck, y'all, just to my luck, honey, because it wouldn't be a Fletcher story time if something tragic didn't happen, right? So I'm like, how am I going to be able to turn around? Because I'm on the expressway. Girl, I look in front of me. Why am I crossing the Memphis Bridge? Why am I crossing the Memphis Bridge? So I have on my t-shirt, no pants, an open bottle of liquor, no license, no insurance, and I'm drunk driving, crossing the Memphis Bridge by myself. Girl, my phone's not working. Honey, I'm just like, this is crazy. So as I'm driving across the bridge, y'all, out of nowhere, it started storming. Like, and I mean, it was storming so bad, y'all. I mean, like lightning crashing all over the place. How in the world did I get over here? So now I'm like, how am I going to get back? So I had to drive all the way up until I get to West Memphis, Arkansas, before I'm able to make my very last little exit. So I make this little exit, right? Girl, I'm like turning to go into this hotel. I'm like, you know, hey, do y'all know how to get back to Memphis? Because I'm not from here. Like, I'm not over here on this. So, like, I don't know how to get back. The lady's like, I'm not sure. I don't know about that. Girl, you're like older than my mom, honey. You're like 76. How you don't know how to get back to Memphis? Ain't no damn malls out here in Arkansas, girl. What malls you going to? All y'all come from across that bridge, come over to the east side, and go to the Oak Court or the Wolf Chase Galleria or Southland. Yeah, ain't no malls over here, girl. You know how to get back to Memphis. Stop playing. Girl, you're no help. I get back in my truck, girl, not going on about my business, honey. Mind you, it's pouring down, raining. I got on my little flip-flops and my little socks on, girl. Again, t-shirt, no underwear. It's just like, drunk driving, open bottle liquor, honey. Like, it's just giving, like, walking charge. I end up stopping at this gas station, y'all, and I was just like, look, this is the last person I'm gonna ask on how I can get back to Memphis before I just start making arrangements, honey, because at this point, if I don't find my way back, I'm gonna have to start over fresh. start over with a new name, get a new social security number, go under a new alias. My name will no longer be my government name. I have a whole different name, get a new job. People gonna put out a little post saying, oh my gosh, like Fletch is missing. I don't know where she went. Last place we saw her was, she was XYZ123. Kevin's gonna be like, oh my gosh, what happened to you? He gonna think something happened to me, y'all. Like, I'm thinking about my family. I'm thinking about me having to start a whole new life alone, living out of a car, homeless, on the street. Y'all, I am that stressed out and that drunk. Phone's broken. Who I'ma call, girl? So, hold on. Let me get my scissors. So, I walk in there. They're like, hey, how can I help you? I'm like, hey, so I'm lost. Straight up, I'm lost. I'm not from here. I went to like 5 different hotels trying to ask them, hey, how do I get back to Memphis? Because I'm not from here. And everybody act like they don't know, like, you know, how to get back to Memphis. So this older guy, he was like an older black man, really old black man, looked like he's set in his ways, really like attitudinal, but now he wasn't rude to me. So, you know, he's like, hey, you know, if you want to go back to Memphis, all you need to do is just go back. You see where this exit is, blah, 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 blah. What you gonna do? Once you come out this way, you gonna make a left. Once you make that left, make a right. Boom, you back on the expressway. And just keep straight all the way down across the bridge, and then you'll see the city of Memphis. I said, okay, cool. So I get back in my truck, girl. Again, it is like raining cats and dogs, y'all. It is raining cats and dogs. As I'm driving, y'all, I don't know where or when. I happen to look up in the rearview mirror. Why are the state troopers behind me? So again, I am drunk. I must repeat this. I'm drunk. I'm behind the wheel drunk. I have an open bottle of liquor in the car. I am high. On top of that, I have no underpants on. I have on just a t-shirt. My phone is not working. I hear about police brutality all the time. Well, not police brutality. Well, that's like, I don't think that's, well, whatever the word is I'm looking for. I hear about them bothering people for no apparent reason all the time. So, no insurance, no license. So I hear about them bothering people all the time. Now, I don't really hear about them bothering women per se, but they bother black men a lot. Granted, you know, I am trans, so I may not have looked like a boy, but they could have easily searched up my name and been like, oh my God, that's a whole dude.
Let's mess with them.
State troopers, like, I mean, they're like 5 cars deep behind me. Now, when I'm sober, girl, I don't really care for them to be behind me, because I'm like, girl, like, you're not scaring nobody. I'm going to keep it pushing. You know, I'm going to go my regular speed, because, girl, who you putting fear in? Not me. This time around, though, I know for a fact, if these folks were to stop me and pull me over, because either my headlights aren't on or something like magically happened, like my tail light magically decided, oh, I'm going to go out on you while they're behind you. So, yeah. And, girl, that would have been a wrap, honey. So I kind of started slowing down in front of them, and I could tell they were getting so irritated with me. So, mind you, it's only but one side to the, is it one side to the bridge or two? It's only 2 sides to the bridge. So they're behind me. They're driving up close. They're literally like on the truck's ass, girl. I know she thick, but baby, back up. Like you all up on her booty and whatnot, honey. Get off her yams. Child, I know these folks are not about to stop me. So I started slowing down even more. The expressway speed limit was 65, I believe. Once you cross that threshold to go into Arkansas, it's like 65, I believe. Baby, I was going to Q30. She had her makeup done, face was beat, lace was laid, honey. Baby, she had a full 40-inch bust down middle part on top of that sign. And they was like, honk the horn on that. It's like, child, nope, I'm going to continue to go slow. And I'm still going slow. So they ended up going behind me, like, not going behind me. They ended up yeeting around me, and they looking into the car, and I look at them, I'm like,
hey, bestie.
And then they went on and drove on down the street, down the expressway past me. Thank God they did not pull me over, honey. Oh, my Jesus. Thank God they did not pull me over. I was on that bridge, girl, and I literally was clutching my pearls and gathering myself, y'all. I literally had to take a full-on shit. Like, seriously. Like, y'all, I'm pooting and whatnot. Girl, I'm passing gas. Like, girl, I'm just nervous, honey, because I'm not sure. Oh, thank God that finally came out of my head. I'm just like, I don't know where I am, and I'm hoping I'm going the right way. So I happen to see something in the distance while it's raining, y'all. And I'm looking. I'm like, is that what I think it is? Y'all, it seemed like the whole city of Memphis like rose out the water. Like if y'all ever played The Legend of Zelda before, the Wind Waker version, y'all remember when Hyrule had came out the ground? Not Hyrule, girl. The Tower of Gods had came out the ocean. Like, it literally felt like that moment right then and there. Like, it was rainy. I couldn't see. But when I saw that I was approaching my threshold, my home, my sanctuary, baby, I floored it off that bridge. I floored it off that bridge. By the grace of God, you guys, no other cops was behind me. And by the grace of God, y'all, I found my way home. No GPS. No phone, nothing. Just off a straight photographic memory. And that's why it's so important to always remember, like, to picture your surroundings, because certain street signs, certain like areas, it can also help you find your way back if you're ever lost. Say, for instance, we don't have technology anymore. That could help you. So I just want to say, girl, listen. That right there was probably one of the most scariest moments in my life, because anything could have happened to me. Anything could have happened to me. I could have got pulled over, sent to jail, which already happened like a couple months after that. So anything could have happened to me. I could have been like lost. Somebody could have like abducted me. Because they do stuff like that nowadays. Now, they see somebody lost. You ask them for help. They want to follow you back to where you came from or try and follow you home, girl. People be doing all types of weird stuff nowadays. So you never know who exactly to trust. So I just want to say out loud, Lord God, thank you so much for watching over me. I thank my dad for watching over me as well, honey, because if I didn't have the power of Christ on my side, I don't know where I was going to be. If I did not take rides with my mama around the city and she tell me about like street signs to look out for and all them other things, and look out for like, little, what do they call, land markings? There you go, land markings, or try and find like a building that you've seen before and like label that as like a little area you can go to. Honey, I would have never found my way back. I would have never found my way back. I got into that house. I got on Snapchat. I told my story. And honey, that was it. I woke up at 5 o'clock, took my ass to work. I ain't never been to South Haven since then. Since up until that party. And then that happened. So that's my last time being in South Haven. Unless I'm going in to pay on my tickets, I have no reason to be in South Haven. Another thing that I learned from this was, put your goddamn phone on the charger and stop leaving this damn house with your phone on 15%. Oh my Jesus. I never leave this house unless my phone is on 35 or above. I will never leave this house unless my phone is on 35 or above. Woo, I'll never do no shit like that ever again. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching me take my hair down. Well, I mean, why am I saying thank you for y'all watching me take my hair down, girl? Then y'all don't give a fuck about that shit, girl. But this is my little hair, though, girl. My little bun. Hey, she's cute. She got a little bit of something going on, honey. She real cute. I'm finna get ready to wash my hair because I am tired, y'all. It is hot in this house. Yeah, babe, this is my hair. If anybody was curious, this is all my little hair. She's stiff. But yeah, she's all mine. And yeah, boo, don't think that because I'm wearing wigs and weave, I ain't got no tresses, bitch. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye, baby bitches.